Tokyo is a conundrum, a concrete jungle drowning in a sea of humanity. Tokyo is also a beautiful world isolated on the island of Honshu. It is a place where the rich history of Japan meets the modern aspects of society. Some would call it a journey, or an experience. I would call it a roller coaster ride. Tokyo, literally translated, is To, which means east, and Kyo, which means capital. It's the second city to bear this name, the other being Kyoto. And true to its name, it is the capital city of Japan. It is also the most populous metropolitan area in the world. 12.79 million people call Tokyo home, which is more than in Nepal, India, and the United Kingdom, all on one small island. Nobody move, there's blood on the floor. Much like New York is broken up into boroughs, Japan is separated into 23 special wards with separate districts therein. New York has Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, and Staten. Japan has Taito, which inside of there is Ueno and Asakusa, or Shibuya, which has inside of it Harajuku and Ebisu. Located in Chuo Ward is Ginza. Ginza is a monument to commercialism, and many people come to give their offerings of money to the monoliths of capitalism. Here, you will find the Apple Store and Gucci. You'll find the Sony showroom, as well as stores that I suspect to be shrines as well to Chanel, Dior, and Louis Vuitton. Each Saturday and Sunday from noon till 5, the main street is closed off to car traffic. This is called Hakosha Tengoku, or literally, pedestrian heaven. In Taito, a district called Ueno resides. In Ueno, there is a park, but it's not like any park you've ever seen, a theme that tends to permeate Japan. Ueno Park is home to the iconic cherry blossom trees, and anytime you see cherry blossoms in modern culture, chances are you've seen Ueno Park. It's also home to several museums, such as the Tokyo National Museum and the National Museum of Nature and Science. Ueno Park is also where the larger-than-life being of Tokugawa Ieyasu is enshrined in Ueno Toshogu. Tokugawa was the head of the Tokugawa shogunate, and for all intents and purposes ruled Japan until the advent of the Meiji Restoration in 1868. Shinjuku is a special ward that is home to the busiest railway station in the world, Shinjuku Station. Modern-day Shinjuku exists unfortunately due to the firebombing of Tokyo during World War II. The Tokyo air raids destroyed 90% of the buildings in and around Shinjuku, leading to the restoration of the ward and the merger of former wards Yatsuya, Ushigomi, and Yodobashi. Serving as the main connecting hub for rail traffic between Tokyo's special wards and western Tokyo on intercity rail, commuter rail, and subway lines, the station was used by an average of 3.64 million people per day in 2007, making it by far the world's busiest transport hub, and registered as such with Guinness World Records. The station has 36 platforms, including an underground arcade, an above-ground arcade, and numerous hallways. There are well over 200 exits, another 17 platforms, 51 total, can be accessed through hallways to 5 directly connected stations without surfacing outside. Elsewhere in Tokyo, you can find the Hamarikyu Gardens, which is a public park in Chuo, Tokyo. Located at the mouth of the Sumida River, it was opened on April 1st, 1946. The park is a landscape garden surrounding Shiori Pond, where the park itself is surrounded by a seawater moat filled by the Tokyo Bay. It was remodeled on the site of a villa of the Shogun Tokugawa family in the 17th century. Visitors can also enjoy refreshments at a tea house in Nakashima, located in the middle of the pond in the garden that offers matcha and Japanese sweets in a tea ceremony style. A peony garden, plum tree grove, and cosmos fields have flowers for every season, and Japanese falconry and aikido are demonstrated at New Year. Food and souvenirs are plentiful and varied in Tokyo. For someone like myself, barbecue in Tokyo is a nice cultural experience. The meat is ordered and presented raw, with a cooking pit in the middle of the table, allowing for you to cook fresh meats to perfection. Sides of rice and noodles can be added to round out the meal. As for souvenirs, you can get anything in Tokyo, and I mean anything. For me, their articulated figures and models were some of the coolest things I found in Tokyo, and I can personally tell you that I brought a suitcase with the sole purpose of filling it with expensive figurines. Thank you for watching this. This has been an experience of some of the things that I saw in Tokyo, and some of the things that I didn't get to see. I hope that you enjoyed them.
Restless nights in Tokyo. Wanna hear all the sounds and see all the sights, from the Champs-Élysées to the Gundam Cafe. Gonna eat so much fish, I think I'm gonna be sick. Gonna blow all my cash on anime. Yes. Don't try to stop me, cause I'm over 9,000. Just point me to the pachinko machines. I think I'm Ichiro, I think that I'm Goku. Can I just stay one more day? Reckless nights in Tokyo. Oh my God, it's Tokyo. It was premeditated, tried to get someone pregnant. It wasn't her fault, I'm just kinda psychotic. Left on my own, I would never come back. I'd probably hide in the suicide forest. This all started when I was a boy. I went to the dentist and he gave me a toy. It was Dragon Ball Z, a wrist slap bracelet. Goku fucking blue.